Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first Wednesday wrap of 2019, and it's the 9th of January today, and I'm Barry Fear. Thank you for joining me here today on this first Wednesday wrap of 2019, and I hope that you've all had a very Merry Christmas and a lovely New Year. Well, today on this show, I'd like to talk about stranger danger on the internet and what you can put on YouTube and what you can't put on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn. So, without further ado, on with the first Wednesday wrap of 2019. Here we go. Stranger danger on the internet. I brought a subject up about this yesterday when I was at Teen Times. You must never post anything up on YouTube without permission from the person or mention anybody's name, such as their first name. You can call them a special guest, and that's what television people do. They call them a special guest. Now, the reason why I do not use people's names in my videos anymore is because I feel it's not the right thing to do. So I have decided to call my people special guests. And because I don't want people on my shows without my permission first. And another thing I'd like to talk about the internet today, you must never put anything that might be inappropriate or offensive to the people that are watching the YouTube videos, such as nudity, and never say anything that might be inappropriate or off-putting to viewers, because you don't know what is on the YouTube site or the Facebook site or the Twitter site, the LinkedIn site, and the Twitter site. So please be careful about what you put on YouTube and Facebook, everyone. It is great to have those sites, but be careful. Privacy and confidentiality is very important when you are on the internet. You are only allowed to look at what you view, because if you put up a YouTube channel and it's under your name and you view what you put up there, you can only view it yourself. You can share it with other people as long as you have their consent to do so, and if you wish to have people on your show, get permission from them first. And you must never, as I said at the beginning of this program, mention anybody's name, not even their surname, because you must get their permission to mention their name whilst you are producing a video for YouTube. And the same on Facebook. You must never use anybody's name on Facebook, or put any inappropriate photos or footage up there. Because once again, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be really careful about what you are putting up on the internet. Because if you put something offensive up on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, then it could be offensive to the people that are looking on those websites. So that's the first topic I have talked about today on this show. The next subject is healthy eating. Now, this is another topic that I brought up yesterday whilst I was at Teen Times Cast. The benefits of healthy eating. First up is breakfast. Now, we all must have a good breakfast to start the day. And what should we be having for breakfast? Well, a good, healthy, wholesome breakfast, such as wheat bix with sliced banana on the top of it, or some muesli with some dried fruit, or granola, anything like that. And you can serve all those cereals with milk, but if you have a dairy allergy like I do, you can serve your cereal with milk, almond milk, or soy milk, or rice milk. And almond milk comes in a variety of flavors, so look for the almond milk when you go out shopping next time. And you can also add some prunes to your cereal as well, and psyllium husk. Now, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And what is breakfast? Well, breakfast is when we break the fast from the last meal that we had the night before. So this is called breaking the fast. And what happens if we don't have breakfast? Well, our bodies won't be able to function well during school, work, sport, or boxing. And if you don't have time for a sit-down breakfast, you can have up and go. Now, up and go is like a liquid drink which you can pick up at the supermarket. And up and go has many flavors such as banana, chocolate, or strawberry. And they come in a 6-pack which you can pick up at the supermarket. Look for Up and Go in the cereal aisle at your supermarket. Also, yesterday on the show, I talked about eating a healthy lunch. Now, with the school term coming up, mums and dads, you need to think about what to give your child for lunch for the first part of the school year. In fact, the entire school year. So, if you are making leftovers or making a big batch of dinner, ask your child whether they would like to have leftovers for their lunch. You can also make up a big batch of vegetable patties and serve them up with a roll. A wholemeal roll is preferable, is suitable, and also provide some healthy snacks for morning tea, such as hummus with some carrot sticks and celery sticks. Now, everything in moderation, ladies and gentlemen, because you need to encourage your child to have a good, healthy diet, and at dinner time, make sure you give your child plenty of vegetables. And if you want to make something with vegetables, have a look through some cookbooks, maybe a nice healthy vegetable casserole maybe. And eating vegetables will help us stay well and live well and stay healthy in the long run. Now, what would happen if we didn't eat our vegetables well? We will become scurvy. And we don't want to become scurvy, do we? So, with vegetables, you can do lots of things with them, and you can bake them, roast them, or stuff them. Now, have you ever made stuffed potatoes before? Well, here's how you make stuffed potatoes. You've got to have good quality potatoes, ladies and gentlemen, not the yucky ones. Now, you can microwave the potatoes, and then you can squeeze them open, add some ham and cheese, or some bolognese sauce, or some baked beans. Now, there's a good source of fiber for you, and that will get the kids to eat their veggies. Now, a little bit of meat is okay, but encourage your kids to eat their vegetables as well. And why should everybody eat their vegetables, I hear you ask? Well, because vegetables are good for us. And some vegetables are full of protein, and some vegetables have vitamin C in them, such as carrots. Now, carrots are very good. Now, do you remember Bugs Bunny? He likes carrots. And what else is good for us? Well, what about some green beans with some steamed potato and a bit of steak? And encourage your kids to eat their veggies at dinner time. Now, if you are making a big batch of vegetables, like a double batch, ask your kids would they like some leftover vegetables for their lunch the next day, and vegetables taste even better the next day. Now, the importance of eating vegetables, well, we need to eat vegetables because they will help us to stay well and feel well, and we must eat well too. Now, what would happen if we didn't eat the right food? Well, we would certainly get sick. And if we ate too much fatty fried food, we will put on lots of weight. And once we put the weight on, it's hard to take it off. So everything in moderation. So would you eat junk food for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I wouldn't think so. In the second part of our show, coming up later, I'd like to talk about how to look after our skin as well. So that's all coming up in the second part of our show later on today. And how to look after our feet and what shoes to wear. So that's all coming up later in part 2 of the first rap for this Wednesday. I'm Barry Fair. The time now is nearly 10:15 here, and it's Wednesday, the 9th of January. And Happy New Year to all of you out there.